Hello everyone and welcome back to the Suburban Rifleman. I'm sure most of you are already familiar with the brand Olight. Olight's a manufacturer of flashlights and tactical lights, and I think they've got a few other products out there now. They've been around for a few years. They reached out to me recently and asked me if I wanted to take a look at one of their weapon lights. I said sure thing, and what they sent me was the Olight Odin Mini. This is a sort of flashlight sized weapon light. It comes in a very nice box with glossy print on it. Whole bunch of nested foam stuff inside there, which I couldn't get the box put back together yesterday. I think you'd have to be some sort of a puzzle master. If you gave me 8 hours and an unlimited supply of caffeine and nicotine, I could not get this, all of this stuff back together. It comes with a couple of cable ties for cable management. There are some instructions in here and assorted different cords. It comes with a charging cord, and of course here is the light. This is again the Odin Mini. It's got a push button on the tail cap there. It's using an LED, a high intensity LED. It's got a rechargeable lithium ion battery inside, and the battery actually charges inside the light. It comes with a charging cable, USB on one end, and a nice little magnetic attachment on the other end. It comes with a pressure switch, and it comes with a mount for the light itself. The mount is for M-lock attachment points. I've got it on my 300 blackout pistol here. So we've got M-lock slots in the forearm here, and the pressure switch actually attaches to Picatinny rail. It's got one of these soft plastic clip-on rail covers, and then there's a cable here. So the light itself has this little slot adapter attached to it, and the light mount has a corresponding slot in there. You push in a knob at the bottom, and you can slide the light right in there. And then there's a small little turn key here, which you can turn, and that will lock the light in place. Then the control cable for the tail switch goes on exactly the same way the charging cable does, magnetically. It just pops right on there, and it can be held in place. There's a little collar right here that you can slide forward. There are tiny little ball detents in there which will keep that magnetic attachment from coming off under use. So once your magnetic control cable is attached to the back of your light, now your pressure switch can activate the light. Just like the tail cap, if you push and hold, it'll stay on until you release. And if you give it a quick press, the light will stay on until you press it again. So this seems like a pretty nice light. It is quite bright. It says that it's 1250 lumens, and I have no way of confirming that. I don't have a light meter or anything. But I can tell you that playing around with it a little bit outdoors in a wide open space, it was quite bright. And it says it has a throw of 240 meters. I shined it around in a field where I have at least 240 meters, probably more like 300 meters, and I could see everything in front of me. This thing is quite bright. It really lights up what you're trying to look at, and I'm sure it would be extremely unpleasant to get in the eyes if you were a home invader or somebody creeping around in the dark. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm quite impressed with the Olight Odin Mini. I think I'm going to enjoy playing around with this some more, and I'll probably keep it on this 300 blackout pistol. This is one of my layers of home defense firearms. I think it is nice and compact. It doesn't add an enormous amount of weight and it is very bright, and it seems so far to be very reliable. Now, Olight has told me they've got some kind of a Black Friday deal going on. You may be watching this long after Black Friday is over with, but if you're watching this shortly after I publish it and before Black Friday, I will post the Amazon link in the description text down below, and I think there's also, again, a Black Friday discount, so you might be able to get a really nice deal on this light. It looks like a nice little light. I'm glad to have it, and I'm going to continue playing with it. You'll probably see it again when I post something else on the channel, and when I do that, I hope to see each of you then. Later, guys.